Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Not a good Thursday in the markets today. A lot of negative news, the most significant being Apple, who came out with saying basically that their first quarter guidance of the range from 89 billion to 93 billion was going to be revised down to 84 billion. So, that's a significant chunk, less and less revenue projected, mostly due to China, obviously, with the tariffs. Apple is being impacted, and then Chinese demand is not strong as people thought it was. So, there's a lot of competitors in China, obviously, making phones that aren't Apple phones. So, and then as well as, just general market conditions. The trade war isn't helping, and then people are saying that Apple's not innovating anymore. So, it's a valid case. They haven't really had a very good product release in a while. Other than Steve Jobs with the iPhone back in the day, like. Have they had anything truly innovative last couple of years? Yes and no. I mean, they have had a lot of successes like the Apple Watch and their AirPods. Obviously, their services business continues to grow. I mean, they're sitting on a lot of cash. But they've had some blunders, specifically with Siri, not being as good as, with Amazon Alexa and Google. So, they've had some mistakes there, but, Apple's still a really good company. You can see my position here, down almost 20%, so almost bear market territory for me here. But, I believe Warren Buffett should be buying more of this stock. Berkshire, you guys can see Berkshire's kind of down as well on the news since they do own a significant stake in Apple. I think he lost like 2.8 billion today due to his Apple investments. So, you best believe Warren Buffett will probably be buying more of this stock and company. So, if he feels that it's fairly valued, my opinion, it can continue dipping. I think it will definitely go below 140, probably touch 130. But, if you're in it for the long term, it's a terrific stock, an entry point to buy in right now. Still low price earnings ratio. This pays a solid dividend. But yeah, hasn't had a really good year. So, definitely room for improvement on Apple's part. Hopefully the tariffs issues start to get solved, and maybe Apple has something up their sleeve that they're going to release that'll kind of show that they can innovate again. So that's kind of what happened in the markets today. I did buy a QQQ call contract. I only put in $100 in it, but it's 2 years out. I feel I'm down on it currently. 2 years out, feel pretty comfortable with the NASDAQ rebounding a bit. So definitely going to sell whenever I see a decent enough profit to brag about. So that's kind of going to be my strategy kind of going forward. Other than that, the wheat stocks have done really well today as well. You can see over the last week they've gained a little over 7%. So I'm up on it currently, a little over 6%. It was nice to see some wins. QQQ almost break even at this point. Rest of the stocks also, didn't do too well. Costco's hanging in there. Planet Fitness, up on this one. So it's been kind of flat actually over the last 3 months. Yeah. So hasn't had much action, but it's been pretty stable. So it's still a good holding for me. Berkshire Hathaway obviously down on the news as well, but still up on this position. Apple, like I mentioned, and Zoetis also took a tumble today. So that's kind of it. A couple of notable things in my watch list that I noticed. Tesla is down today, so under 300 because they still have inventory on hand of the models they made, and they didn't sell as many as Wall Street expected. So they took a tumble over this past week there. Let's see, other than that, nothing too crazy news-wide that I'm seeing here. A lot of stocks in the red. you guys can see that. Activision, so Netflix actually poached their CFO this week, so some news there. You know, Activision's been down. You know, still considering rebuying in the near future. So you can kind of have all my individual cannabis stocks here: Aurora, Afria. So you know, they've had a tough couple months, but yeah, hopefully as this market starts to rebound and cannabis earnings, the next couple weeks, maybe we'll see some good positive action going forward. So still putting money in, still investing. That's kind of what you got to do in a bear market like this, and just continue chugging along. So hope everyone has a great Friday, and yeah, just hang in there, and thanks for watching. Bye.